this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cleveland Indians. Mike Trout, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Charles Nagy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 6-10.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lofton is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6. Anthony Rendon.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
That is first, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Stepping in, Garrett Anderson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
Yeah, and he's going to go after it. I'm sure he's shocked he wasn't traded at the deadline. But here he is. He's grinding it out with the boys. And he's going to finish strong. That's what big leaguers do. They do not give at-bats away.
The 1-1. Anderson is off at first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Stepping into the box, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Omar.
Striding into the box, Omar Vizquel. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken in by Anderson. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Baerga. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Striding in, Jim Edmonds. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Tim Salmon.
Stepping into the box, Tim Salmon. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Right to him. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the catcher,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Doby is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Albert Bell. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
You know, his last 10 games, D-Row, he's averaging over an RBI a game. So if he keeps this up, he might very well win that title.
Yeah, bottom line for the pitcher today, if he wants to keep this guy from driving in any more runs, he's got to get the guys out in front of him.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in now, Jim Thome. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Manny Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Now to the plate, Eddie Murray, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Murray is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Larry Doby would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Back now at Progressive Field, home of the Indians, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Doby is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting 9, the first baseman, number 23, Matt Thaiss.
So coming to the plate, Matt Thaiss, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that one right down Main Street. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Striding in once again, Garrett Anderson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate now, Mike Trout. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase, and a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 2 and the Indians 1. Into the box now, Larry Doby. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Larry Doby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the pitch. In for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Anderson, but he'll have to play this one off the wall. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So striding forward now, Sandy Alomar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. He's got it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Anderson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, home ball, Vizquel.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Tribe has moved in front here 3-2.
A little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
The batter,
In now, Carlos Baerga. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 3-2 Cleveland. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Tim Salmon. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Hands.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yeah.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
On to first, a double play.
The batter.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Two gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lofton is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go quietly there. Still a 3-2 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Albert Bell.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
1-0 count. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. LaStella has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jim Tomei.
Now at the plate, Jim Tomei. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 44 on the year. And it's given the Indians a 4-2 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Up next to Cleveland, the designated hitter, Manny.
Into the box now, Manny Ramirez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. And there's ball 1. Four runs, 4 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Eddie Murray. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
The right fielder, number 14.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Larry Doby. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Standing in now, Sandy Alomar, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. A ball and a strike now. One and one. Here it is. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. That gets down as 1 run is in. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
At the plate now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
0-1. Here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Zach Wheeler answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready for another shot now. Omar Vizquel, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
At the plate, Carlos Baerga, pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with a lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Wheeler has compiled more than 180 innings of work, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. 4 runs here in this half inning. Right side hit hard, and that is into right field, a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Throw won't get him.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Albert Bell. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Jim Thome, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's inside. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Three and 0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Wheeler pauses. 3-0 on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now. There's 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Griffin Canning gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Manny Ramirez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Canning, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an hour, the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Thaiss. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Tommy La Stella. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie Murray. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Larry Doby is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Sandy Alomar will be next. 1 out, nobody on. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And he misses, ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Striding in for the Indians, Sandy Alomar, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here's a high pop-up. Theis takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Ready once again, Kenny Lofton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up. And this will land foul. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. The toss will go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. Perhaps a Pyrrhic victory there after the 9-run inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Tribe lead this one 12-2. New inning set to get underway, and here comes Anderson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Jim Edmonds. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 20, Tim Salmon.
Digging in, Tim Salmon. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Next to the Angels.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
Another 0-2 coming.
Ball. Count is 1-2.
And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Indians on top, 12-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate. Two and out.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Carlos Baerga.
At the plate, Carlos Baerga, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fouled away. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Edmonds is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Matt Theis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2.
Nope.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy La Stella. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Man, I can't believe that just happened. I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 12 and the Angels 4. Jim Thome will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrels to it. He's been hot lately.
Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
This is skied into short left center. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder, Larry Doby.
Stepping up to the plate, Larry Doby. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. One left for the Tribe, but they hold a 12-4 lead. And now for the Angels, Garrett Anderson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Now the 1-0 to Anderson. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
At the plate now, Mike Trout. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Grounded to the right. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Indians 12 and the Angels 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Sandy Alomar. Now here it comes. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line towards center field. Edmonds is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Called strike 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Omar Vizquel. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue. Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
The count now at 2-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Ready now, Tim Salmon starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Aaron Savali comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
43, Aaron Savali.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
In now, Jason Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runner at third here, nobody out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Matt Theis, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Tommy Marcelo.
Stepping up now, Tommy La Stella. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. Cleveland win for a division-leading 98th time. Charles Nagy earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Shohei Ohtani is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.